Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zara Bazak. Come to help the Muslims leave Islam, as I've shown through Quran ayats proof that this is a false religion. Hope you, if you are interested and open to this, then you may come. And please be honest. I don't know how to tell you how to instill that honesty in you or breathe it in you. And sorry, at times I don't understand that you cannot see this. The way you have been deceived so deeply, thoroughly. That's why maybe. And of course, you would also want to burn all your bridges. So when I don't understand, I apologize greatly for that. And get angry, thinking that you are deceptive, dishonest. But it is showing that you are, to me, that you are dishonest. However, going deeper, I don't know, but how come I would not be like that? When I was a Shia, right, reading the Quran ayats, because we had this perhaps the Sunni Shia problem in Pakistan too much, and too it was known. So when it came to my this thing and that thing, please bear with me. I'm not feeling well last night also, as I found these ayats. So when I was doing my thumbnail, I'll talk about my thumbnail and how I came to this ayat in Surah. So you see, I was reading the Quran and I became a Quran only person, so it used to hit me that do not call on any other than God against my Shia Islam. And so that's how maybe I started to be critical about the Quran and even my Shia Islam in favor of the Quran only, now that I know, not even the Sunnis. So clearing out misunderstandings and all this, I did all that. And then I realized, so critically examining the Quran ayats, that's where it started. And when I told long time ago, when I told my Quran teacher, that there's a mistake in Allah, and he agreed. But he said, if I find a reason, I will come back. If not, I won't come back to teach you the Quran. And he didn't come back. So all that adding to my critically examining the Quran ayats. Tried to read it through the Shia point of view. Also did that research, okay? So what happened is that's how the honesty, like I have to be critical. God, why did you put that in Surah Nur ayat 33? That you are going to forgive them when they haven't even done anything wrong. If you're forced, you're under duress. Things like that, it's not your fault. Forced into prostitution, Surah Nur ayat 33. And Allah says, Allah is forgiving, merciful, I can understand, but forgiving. And then I found another problem in that Surah Nur ayat 33. Then in Surah Azab, then in Surah Tahrim, then many other. So last night when I was reading this, and I went into the Muslim mode also. What is this? So I was doing the thumbnail and an eye came up. So I remembered maybe I should read this. So be patient with your Lord's decree, for you are truly under our eyes. And glorify the praises of your Lord when you rise. So this is especially for Prophet Muhammad. So be patient for the command of your Lord, for indeed you are in our eyes. It says here, or it's not fee, it's be, so be, are you, eyes, in our eyes, okay? Be, and fee, God knows. Okay, but the problem happened when I started to go up. And indeed, for those who did injustice, there is a punishment apart from that. But most of them do not know. The day when the plotting, okay, and I kept going up. So leave them alone until they encounter the day of death, wherein they shall swoon. So, going up, I've not made notes on this. Were they to see a piece of the sky? Here I got the shock of my life. Piece of the sky, the stars are not, the planets are not, the sky. So, you see this? It's about a future event when you don't even know the present. Those people who were there, whether the sun is going around, rotating around the earth, you're not even told that clearly, or the earth is rotating around the sun, right? Now we're given future events, and the sky will fall, portion of it. You see what the Arabic says. You see how this is about a future event. Scientific errors, like, can he prove this? Can his Allah prove this? His Allah cannot even prove he's a Allah. I mean, he's a proof of him, right? Like right now, we've been struggling and thinking, compelled. Sometimes in my desperate situation, weakness, I can confess that I would like to know there is a God who's caring and who will come to my rescue and the rescue of the oppressed. Oh God, I'm always praying to God and all that, right? So, yeah, that's my weakest thing. But the knowledge, is there an all-knowing God, omniscient, omnipresent? But I know nature can be very harsh and deadly. So, but can a portion of the sky fall? I mean, look at how he's, okay, this is Surah Tur, Ayat 44, Surah 52, Quran, Ayat 44. And if they were to see lumps of sky, now the Sunnis or Tafsir, what is this? Oh, he's just saying that, in the future, this is going to happen, marking the onset of Allah's punishment as they had requested. Oh, yeah, they requested, the polytheists requested, oh Allah, if you are the truth. If this is, sorry, oh Allah, if this is the truth, they didn't even say if you are the truth, these poor polytheists. Remember that ayat I did? Then give us the punishment and all this, right? Or throw stones. What was the first? They asked for a specific punishment, and then they said, "Oh Allah, whatever you like, whichever way you like to punish us." Then it was said to them that since this prophet is among you, the messenger of Allah, there will be no punishment on you. And then there was. So Allah changed it. Allah changed his mind. When they're asking if this is the truth, Allah did not punish them, and since the prophet is there and there's room for forgiveness, you will not be punished. Now, this is a future event. If the scientists can prove this, also the boiling is going to come, or the swelling, or water will. Okay, Imam Jafar Sadiq has said there is an element, chemical in the water, whatever you may call it. I did chemistry in Karachi American School, but please forgive me, I don't know. The thing is that there's an element in the, what do you call it, in the water that is like fire, that, has fire. Water has fire. So it's coming, future tense. So I'll come back to this, but look at this. Now I got scared myself, like, seeing that nature does such cruel things to this earth and us and all, not only we as evil beings, or ignorant beings, or compelled beings? I don't know what we are. Or have they a deity other than Allah? Exalted is Allah above whatever they associate with Him. I've done this before, that Jesus Christ can create and do all this, then why can't the polytheist leaders do that? Or do they intend a plot? He says, I'm the best creator and all this. That defy Allah are themselves involved. And those who defy Allah are themselves involved in a plot. Or that unseen in it their hands. What is this? You see, or that good Yusuf Ali, even in English translation, he can't put it properly because God has not put it properly in the Arabic translation of the ayat. What a tragedy for us. So he can't put it properly. That's why Yusuf Ali cannot. Or with them is the unseen. So they write scripture down because they write it down. What write down? Well, yeah, this. Or have they knowledge of the unseen, so they write it down. Oh, about the unseen, do they write it down? Yeah. Well, you wrote it down here. You got it written down. So you also have knowledge from the unseen, right? Anyways, whatever it is, another thing is that Yusuf Ali, or that the unseen in it, their hands. So please check if the Arabic is right about this Surah Ayat 41. The way Allah has brought it and conveyed it and so this is. Or do you, Muhammad, ask them a payment so they are by debt burdened down? Do you ask? Ooh. So look at this. Oh. Last night I couldn't come. The question when I was reading all this, footnote 1, under Surah Ayat 40, Surah Ayat 40, 52, Surah, chapter of the Quran. Footnote 1. The question is actually directed to the disbelievers. It means if the messenger had a selfish motive and had been exerting only for personal gain from you, there would be a rational ground for you to avoid him, right? And what if it's proven that he had selfish motives? Take alms out of the wealth for him. He's making a fool out of you. Pray for them, surely a prayer. Take alms out of the wealth for them. And the spoils of war are for Allah? What does that mean? And the messenger and his near of kin, before even perhaps the soldiers or army get it. So then there would be grounds for avoiding him, right? That they saw, the polytheists saw, because I saw it. And it's very hard. I've been trying. It's very easy for the genius, normal people to convey to you, show you from Quran ayats that he's a good Christian prince. But Christian prince, I think, should leave Christianity also, because I proved. Solomon did fly on the white eagle. I haven't proved the magic carpet in the Bible. So since he makes fun of, no, he tells us, like I'm making fun here. Look at this. This is ridiculous. So anyways, but good Christian prince, nice knowledge, good, very vast knowledge he has. But you yourselves know that he's absolutely selfish. Really? Oh. And then after, on the wedding night with Zainab bin Josh, he's shy to tell you how unselfish of him. Sorry, my emotional damage. Rob Christian. Because I'm still a Shia. My blood is boiling. No, sorry. You know, the emotional coming from the East and the Middle East and things like that. So I have a lot of mixed blood from my grandmother, Irani, Shirazi, and this and that. And I get emotional. I got too much emotion. And I love it, just cut like a knife. And you know, it tears me apart. 'Cause I don't wanna feel the pain anymore. Girl, I need you tonight. Robin Gibb from the Bee Gees when he went solo. I used to listen to his songs. Okay. Archer and tears. I couldn't talk last night. Are you telling me? Oh no, they did not find him absolutely selfless because you see, Surah Azab, which ayat is it that he feels shy to tell you to leave? Like 24 hours would. No, he's a man, he needs to do certain things. In his invitation. Oh, you mean to say absolutely selfless in his invitation, not his personal life. And is exerting himself. No, now. Oh, ho, ho, ho. He wants you to exert yourselves. But he's not exerting. How? Oh, he really. Oh. I need an expert, articulate person. I'll be making mistakes, doing funny things here. And is exerting himself only for your own benefit, and well-being. How cunning is that? How cunning? Do you see it? Sorry if knives are being ripped apart. I apologize. Drawn at you and emotional damage. Yeah, it is. Ooh. So sorry about the expressions and all, moaning and groaning. Why does the pain not leave my heart's domain? I wrote a poem. Tried to. God knows. It doesn't rhyme, perhaps. Didn't rhyme. Why does the pain never leave my heart's domain? About this also recently, my blood boiling, and is exerting himself only for your own. Who says, do not call him from bin? Oh, he's just teaching you good manners. And to leave at his shadi night, wedding night with Zainab and Josh. So, need I give the Quran ayats on that? He's too shy to tell you to leave. Come, eat, and go. Don't linger around wanting a conversation with the Prophet. Allah, la, 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 la. So you see, that's very, very bad. No, you see it for yourself. Well, I'll be giving my opinion. Very, very terrible. Exerting himself only for you. Oh, yes. So you see, yes, everything is for our benefit. Also, prayers is for our benefit. God doesn't need to be worshipped and flattered and praised, oh God, you are so perfect, you are so good, you are so great. Me, I'm so bad. I'm bad. So sorry, I lost my mind also last night. So the funny behavior here. Then how is it that you are... I couldn't read the whole thing, actually, even last night. Let's see if I can read it. Ooh, I get a totla. Hit on the neck. I don't know why I'm doing this. Back of my neck. I'm getting stuck. Then how is it that you are not even inclined to listen to him with a cool mind? Ooh. I mean, this is what your religious scholars, Abu al-Maududi has said. You see, if I end up in the mental asylum, do not get surprised now. So slowly preparing you that I will be ending up in the mental asylum. Then what this? Then how is it that you are not even inclined to listen to him with a cool mind? Cool, daddy cool. Daddy, daddy cool, Bonnie. Daddy, daddy cool. You're crazy like a fool. She's crazy like a fool. What about daddy cool? My daddy? Oh, that's my Koja Muscati. Yani, become cool. Right? Become cool. Cool mind. Let us cool mind or empty. See, when I tell you to empty your no, you can't empty your mind, but just think you are empty. You have nothing for yourself. We have nothing to own, nothing for us. Then why is he owning things of others, taking things, yeah? And of land you have not trodden on. Surah Azab, you have taken their houses. You have killed some of them and left, expelled them. Yathrib people. This doesn't flow, it's not consistent. Also, you see this? Empty yourself? No. You see, one Sayyid coming and telling me, then why don't you, like you were saying, that my desire go in the back of the car, diggy, right? And he himself is going to London and marrying his cousin. Why don't you empty yourself? Stay in Pakistan. Help me reform. Help us. When Bibi Fatma Zahra has come in someone's dream and you are here and calling me dost during the email, in the emails. Taking your cousin going to London and telling me, right? What this nonsense Shia Sayyid coming from? There is also a subtle hint in this. We have so many contradictions. I remembered one contradiction of mine, very stark, but I forgot now to tell you. Here, I've become senile. There is also a subtle hint in this question. What subtle hint? Like the self-styled guides and guardians of religious shrines of the world, the religious guides, priests, and scholars of the polytheists of Arabia, you don't see the subtle deception? And you're talking about the subtle. Okay, these polytheists of Arabia also were engaged in a religious business. You don't see the business he has made. Surah Tawbah at 103 is it? Take alms out of the wealth for them. Okay, when you consult him, Christian Prince was saying, give him money. It's not that. You give some poor money. He does not sweat for consultation. I don't think so. But I would, my leaning would, but Christian Prince, I could be wrong. Because I saw it as Shias perhaps or something. When you're consulting the Prophet, you have to give some money out to the poor. Take alms. Like it's that for consultation, but it doesn't say to him, give, right? So I'm correcting Christian parents also. He does not sound like my uncle at all. Well, his voice reminds me of very good family. I really like to help because they helped my grand aunt from my mother's side told me, don't tell anyone that they were helping her, the other side of the family. Their mother was helping my grand aunt, right? That, she would not sell her what she cooked, pickles, sweet dishes. Oh, amazing, perfect. We could have made a Mamie restaurant. But what they helped her with then later on was to sell some clothes, materials, and they would give her commission. So that was really great of them. Their mother, my uncle's mother. Then how is it that you are not even inclined to listen to him with a cool mind? Okay, this is Abul Ala Maududi's footnote, but nevertheless, it's important we should read it. If like any of you Muslims think like this and read this, so I can help you come out of it, I'm doing my best. So how to be honest? There's also, we'll see about that. So let's continue with the footnote. There is also a subtle hint in this question. Okay, so what did the self-styled religious business, in view of the same, see, I also forget. As I read, I forget where I'm at. Mental asylum. In the view of the same, this question was put before them. On the one hand, these dealers in religion are openly receiving gifts and offerings and fees for every religious service from you, like in Surah Tawbah, these rabbis, priests and all, church, they get all that money. On the other hand, a person who has ruined his trading business is trying to show you the right way with highly rational arguments, absolutely selflessly. Oh, lost his trading, like with Khadijatul Qurb, yeah, he left his work. He's trying to show you the right way with highly rational arguments. Absolutely selflessly. Very good, very well. Shia is also, yes. You can't give up Hussein, sacrifice in Karbala. Is it not sheer senselessness that you shun him but run after them, no? This is sheer senseless nonsense, right? So, the ayat again, or do you ask them for a reward so that they are weighed down by debt? No, not weighed down by debt. But you have given, you have given your money, your life to Allah, those believers. But you see the Allah you have given your money and life to? No. But what you do is you say that we have this zakat, we have organized ourselves, our money, certain percent goes to, after having profits in the end, at the end of the month or something, you take out, yeah. No, he's not asked you for everything. But who do you give it to? The poor people and all this, yeah. As if they're, look, there's only, like, if I do this, I can't do the other thing. So it's good that someone should, we should have this, what do you call that in it used to be there in the British literature. Someone paying me, because I cannot do business, right? Or has he only daughters and you have sons going up? Or have they a ladder by which you can climb and listen to the secrets? Then let the the devils are listening, but they don't have a ladder to listen. Produce a clear authority. Has your Allah produced clear authority that you are asking them about God and existence of God even? And you see these ayats, sky falling. And when he saw the angel, Surah Najm, on the horizon, has God produced absolutely clear authority? Huh? Or do they have a stairway to heaven by means of which they listen? Now you listen to this. Look at these ayats. Are these truly self-evident ayats that you can get evidence from and give it to the scientists? Then let their listener bring an evident manifestation. Bisultanan, their authority, clear. Let their listener on clear authority bring. Right? Now, listen with your cool minds. We are listening. Ex-Muslims are cool mind. I put everything apart. Now bring your evident manifestation. Listen to the Prophet with cool mind. Listen to these ayats with cool mind also. Bring your clear. Where does this... That is a metaphor. Sun setting on muddy waters. If they had in their book such metaphors, you would have stripped them naked. Well, you would have said, you would have, like put them apart, everything. Seen, oh, well, they've got monkey god, they've got this god. No. But even if they, let's say they didn't have monkey god, let's take the Shivaya. You say, well, I haven't read this Vedas of theirs. Like, you would have, I'm not giving a good example. How do you know Shiva? But there was nothingness. Sadhguru has told us. So you believe in Sadhguru? No. Shiva came to Bharat. He was nothing. See? See how lopsided. This is unjust in itself to ask them for clear authority when you say this is clear authority. This. What has been sent down to you is clear authority. With clear authority, right? Clear. And with authority, true. No, this is why you not come in your logic. I must say that, so saving my Arab Muslims, Shia Muslims, Sunnis, bring an evident manifestation. Or have their stairway. What did you have? How did you go to heaven? Upon which they listen. Come on, tell me. How did he live, Prophet Muhammad? Then let their listener produce a clear authority. When the companions are asking Prophet Muhammad, what are you seeing? You're saying, don't dispute with him. Will you dispute with him about what he saw? In Surah Najm. You see, this is a very terrible way of, yes, scam. Hello, welcome, Scam Shaman. Thank you for being here, Scam Shaman. Hello, welcome. So you see, this is so terrible. Asking them, they have their books, then their books they have distorted. It's so clever. This Prophet Muhammad, I tell you, emotional, terrible damage. I'm just copying Rob Christian because it is true. I'm having emotional damage done to me. Reading more of these ayats, I will go crazy, and certainly I will end up I will be in my father's country. They will for free, put me in the mental asylum. Maybe one day Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak al-Katbi will come to visit me, and I will say, Your Highness, do you see God or not? So ask, such crazy questions. God cannot turn back time. God cannot heal me. I tried, Your Highness, from the Quran. There's an ayat which says that in this the believers find healing and the mercy. Scam Shaman says, what is it you are saying? I'm just here. Oh, I have gone a long way. Little, sorry, it's on Surah Tur ayats. I was looking at this and sky falling, portion of the sky falling. And then you can listen to it because I don't have the energy to repeat myself of what I've said. Sorry that you are late, right? A portion of the sky falling, it's a future event, and he's asking for evidence and he's telling them about the future using Allah. All this is nonsense. And how deceived the Muslims have been. Can a portion of the sky fall? Anytime. Afterwards also. And how would you know? When the metaphor, they say that the sun sets in muddy waters is a metaphor, why didn't God give us an exact way of how the sun, what happens to the sun? And here he's questioning, he's telling them, where is your authority? Whereas we are told in the Quran that they listened. These devils who snatched away, devils listened. Remember? Devil listened in the sky. Listened to private conversations of the angels or what? Quran ayat. Oh God, this my bad. I not, no. As a result, the access to the upper region was stopped. Sorry, is this of your original or you are repeating what others say? What do you mean I'm repeat? So you may, please, this is what I told Scammer Union too. You may be polite. Sorry, this is my original, what I have found and what I have picked up. No, this is my original. This is my original, brother, sister, whoever you are. I remember this ayat. I'm not copying Sam Shaman or Christian Prince in this. I just remembered from one ayat to another. I'm not even prepared. I haven't even made notes. This now, if Christian Prince does something which I question, it's original. I question my religion like this: God's existence, evidence for God's existence. This is as original, or maybe it has come from the environment, influence. Of course, nothing is original here. Even your knowledge that you have is not original. So if you're asking me if I'm original, are you original in your belief in God and your belief in your religion? Because it's all come to us from conditioning and what we've learned. Nothing is original. Repeating, now this is the way you come to, look at the way he's come here. Please, this kind of dishonesty, you see, if you want to, if you have the intent, have you come here with the intent to disturb and distract me? I have the right to ask you this question now. Have you, with what intent have you come here? Aapki niyat, is your niyat clean? Huh? Sorry, don't be sorry. Be honest. And with honesty, if you slap me, I will take it. I will kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. If honesty, you even slap me, but don't say sorry. When you say sorry, say it with clean intention. When you have clean intention here, when you haven't come to distract or, what do you call that? Distract me from you're not telling me, what if it's not my original? Nothing is original anyways. And even you coming here, you've learned everything from the Quran, you're religious scholars, so you also have nothing original coming. There's nothing original coming from the mind. The logic we've learned, the conscience, right or wrong, even in cultural differences, it is relative. We've picked up from customs and what we've practiced over the years. And it has become a rule of law. Like common law and British system. So asking me such a question would be unjust of you. And trying to tell the people, is it just a question, you can proceed. It is just a question. No. It is not. What is the intention behind this question? No, why are you asking me such a question? There is an intent, motive behind this question. Otherwise, don't ask such questions callously, right? Please. Without, so you're just asking questions like this without even meaning it? Huh? What are you trying to do here? Without thinking, ignorant. So, okay. Oh, you'll say, I know. Don't turn covert narcissistic on me, gaslighting me. Oh, I just asked a question. It's just a question. Whereas I know what you're trying to do here, what you were trying to do here. And you know very well, there is nothing wrong about pieces of sky falling. Yes, now you've come to the point, roundabout manner. This is what you wanted to refute. Thank you now for being honest. You see, in a roundabout manner, you wanted to debunk me and like that, insinuate against me dishonestly. Now you've come to the point where you want to refute this case. Okay, is it scientifically proved? There's nothing wrong. What kind of people are you? Oh God, I try to be as, no, listen, brother. Honesty. Okay, nothing is wrong in sky falling, pieces of sky falling. But is it proven? Because in the Quran, in the same surah, his Allah is asking proof from them. Bring your manifest proof. So please, these kind of, brother, these kind of questions that you are saying that there's nothing wrong, or sometimes you Muslims say that, well, if Allah said this, it's none of my business here to know about who is Baira and who is what. Brother, these kind of questions, the way you're questioning me and stating things that nothing is wrong, is going against the Quran ayats even. Of asking the politics can say there's nothing wrong in worshipping many gods and there being many gods in harmony with each other. Nothing wrong. You're saying there's something wrong. For them, there's nothing wrong. For them, there is nothing wrong in having many gods. Huh? For the Christians, there's nothing wrong in having the Trinity. For the Christians, there's nothing wrong that the Son of God has been sent to take away the sins. Or whatever reason the Christians believe. So if you go like this, brother, with your with your statements, what are you doing? You are contradicting logic and the Quranic logic, because at times the Quran is saying that's completely wrong. It's complete worship God, one God, otherwise you'll be killed. At that time, it's like that: worship or kill. Worship one God or get killed. Huh? And when the Quran is saying that Allah is saying, I'm giving manifest truth, it's clear, it's in detail. Brother, see that this statement has a lot of crookedness and contradictions because you're not going with your Quran ayats. Thank God I calmed down because there is no compulsion in religion. How honest the Quran ayats which say that kill them if they are not Muslims in Surah Tawbah at 5. Then in Surah Tawbah at 5, you are stuck on Surah Baqarah ayat. But do you know when Surah Tawbah ayat came? It came after Surah Baqarah ayat. Right? There's no compulsion in religion. Let's see this ayat. There is no compulsion in religion. There is no compulsion in the religion. Deen surely has become distinct, the right path. Has the right path become distinct? Huh? From? Yeah, one God worship. You have all scientific, you have all science. You gave it to science, these Quran ayats, and they're telling you that the sun does go down in muddy waters. Yeah, it says there is no compulsion in deen. What does this mean? Ikrah. No compulsion, no compulsion, no compulsion. Okay. So what about Surah? Look, you're taking me to Surah Tawbah, Tafsir also, that I've shown earlier on. Why are you going back, taking me there? I've proven. You can look at that live stream. But will you be able to honestly look at it and make an honest conclusion of it? Decision. This is my worry, fear. You see? So that's why for you, sir, I have to go back to Surah Tawbah 5. Are you Sunni or Shia? But once the sacred months have passed, kill the polytheists. Not who violated the treaties, it's also about those who didn't violate the treaties. Wherever you find them, capture them, beseech them, and lie in wait for them on every way. Is this about violating treaties, or is this now about them also being najis, impure? Because there's a Quran ayat, the Surah Tawbah, same surah. And now when you can't even be allies with your disbelieving father and mother, Surah Mujadila and Surah Tawbah, Surah Mujadila 22, you can't even love them. You shouldn't, being believers. Isn't this compulsion? Isn't this compulsion by Allah? By Allah against the Christians and the Jews? Huh? This is compulsion, this has force in it. It's compelling the people, either threat, kill them. Okay, can you now remain on the topic? Can you see this? Because I see that you're dishonest. Sorry, brother, I cannot talk to someone who's being dishonest. You've come here, are you open to truth? Or just for your interest you want to protect Islam? I need to know who I'm talking to. Also that. Now please, if this kind of you see, if you come like this, then I cannot help you leave Islam. There is nothing wrong about that's not the point. The point is, it's talking about a future event. How could they know? You're going too ahead with them. First of all, you've even failed in Surah Najm to give your companions the proof that he saw something on the horizon. He saw that angel, not something. Sorry. And they're saying, what are you seeing? And your Allah is saying, will you dispute with him? He can't give evidence. He's failed to give evidence. This is the point, brother. The point is about failing. Your Allah is now talking to these disbelievers, polytheists, who have been worshipping gods, about a future event, pieces of sky, portion of sky falling. You see and failing to give them evident proof here that the sun sets in muddy waters, or that was during the time of, who was, Dhul-Qarnayn. Okay. During Prophet Muhammad's time, the companions should have been shown, right? What he saw on the horizon. Because you see here in Surah Tur it says, like, do you have manifest, or do they have a ladder whereon they can climb and attempt to listen to what the devils have been stealing on the higher realm? But this ayat is given in the Quran. So I go to that ayat and you ask me whether this is my original. This is my unprepared. I can't say it's original. It's my unprepared seeing and showing. Brother, please. See? And okay, so I can see that you are desperately trying to defend your religion. You are very desperate. This is what I may understand of why the dishonesty is coming, why the wrong questions are coming out of, why you try to blame me also, right? This is just as we go on, showing you. So I'm not prepared. You see, I haven't made notes. Please look. Last night I couldn't talk. I was like, and very scared. Oh God. See, where have I made new notes on this lecture that I'm showing you? Not a lecture. Proof. I haven't made notes. This is unprepared. Do you understand? Oh, gone. Take another one. Sorry. Ooh, what am I doing? Two here. Sorry, absent-minded person. Just with my personal things here. Okay, but unprepared, whatever, struggling. You see, or have they a stairway? Now they are told, remember that ayat, so I have to go to that ayat where they were told that the jinns, the devils, where is it? The devils were devils hearing and stealing from high assembly. What is that? Please help me. Honest people, I'm here to help you. Surely the devils whisper to, oh no. Oh, I think it is, what? The missile star. You see, this is why, brother, I'm not feeling well and you really bring me down, but I won't allow it. Sorry, don't be sorry. It is just a question. You can proceed. You are talking like Ali Shah ex-Muslim. So if you want to remain dishonest, you're not interested in this. Or, oh yes, you feel you have the right to defend your religion, definitely. But with dishonest, you see, with dishonesty, then if you have the right to defend your religion and you feel I'm the greatest challenge for you here on YouTube, okay, I understand, I will take you. You can dishonestly try, do whatever you like then. Make it difficult. Insinuate things about me. You are very desperate to save your religion. Okay, I understand. But I'm trying to understand because as a Shia, even as a true Muslim, I would not defend a religion where I see myself, even if truth is against myself, because that Quran, I love justice. I love truth. And life taught me, and my beloved teacher taught me to speak the truth and mean what you say and say what you mean. And I still salute her for that, even though her ways were harsh with me. So sorry, I'm trying to understand, because even one who loves justice, loves truth, and alim he may be. I've been appealing to Shia alims because I've taught against even I've questioned Imam Zain al-Abidin. Do you realize? So surely the devils hearing from high assembly, stealing words, hearing and stealing. Where's that ayat? I have to show you. Stealing. So you see how unprepared I am here. I wouldn't say original, I would say it's unprepared. Why does the Quran state that the stars are missiles for the devils to serve? And they've been hearing on high assembly. The devils are then expelled from the places where they used to sit prior to that. Surah Jinn ayat 8. This was that they could steal anything from the Quran. You see this ayat? So in Surah Tur, it's saying, where is your evidence that you listened? Okay, so Surah Jinn, Ayat 8, we go to the tafsir. Allah informs about the jinns when He sent His messenger. Can they see it? Can you see it? How do you know that you are given proper manifest evidence about this with authority? And having authority also. Okay, you say Allah is our authority. But would it be logically, where's your authority? Would you even believe in their authority if they bring authority? No. Because in another ayat you are told, don't even remain with them when they bring their witnesses. Don't be a witness to what they bring in evidence as proof. You see how contradictions are coming up at every step of the way. It is unjust to ask them for evidence and then say, don't even, believers, don't stand, don't be with them. When they bring the evidence, don't listen to them. It's wrong. There's an ayat in the Quran. So here now, going to the all that I'm trying to explain, it's complicated. It's not that complicated. Easy logic. Apply logic, please. For once in your life, even if take that Quran ayat I'm giving you, scam Shamon, brother. Even if truth be against yourself, your parents, your, what? Stand for justice. Even if it be against yourselves. I have visualized. I'm not going to boast about myself. I'm standing in front of my country's laws not to do this. And the police and this and that government, right? If they find me, what will they do to me? Execute me. But in Shia Islam, they can't. So my sheikh would want me to, want the Shia Awqaf here to decide for me whether I should be confined or what. Anyways, I've gone beyond Shia rules and regulation. They should have killed me by now. Okay. The devils were then expelled. You see, it was by filling sky with stern guards guarding it from all sides. The devils were then expelled from the place where they used to sit prior to that and listen stealthily. This was so that they could not steal anything from the Quran and tell it to the soothsayers. Isn't there an ayat they used to sit and steal? This is the ayat, right? And we have sought to reach the heaven, but found it filled with stern guards. So they sought to reach heaven, but found it filled with stern guards and flaming fires. And verily we used to sit there in stations to steal a hearing. Yeah, this ayat. So you are told. And this is evidence that Allah authority. One Allah. You see? So my work has become difficult to show you, but I'm trying to. So they did this, and this is the Allah, this is your authority. Quran is your authority. When I have proven Quran to be false, have contradictions, have crookedness, have mistakes, all this I have shown you by now, even the different interpretations you take. It should not be like this, that the Quran be open, its ayats be open to interpretations, because Surah Al Imran verse 7, it says there are people who seek this, who have disease in their heart. So save the Quran, as Allah says, I will be protecting the Quran, not only from mistakes and errors and whatever distortions and change, but hands of the people, the hypocrites and enemies of Islam, but also protected from those people, he should, who seek the unspecific ayats, ambiguous ayats, to sow what? Discord. That's why I say the problem should have been solved if your souls, and this should not have been. Even in Surah Sajda ayat, I was trying to say one messenger, now one imam of ours. How many is he going to, it's going to be a hell of a work for him. Population increase. Lessen the burden. Ismaili Imam at least says that if you, I'm not, it's good that the leaders, when they're doing good, this and that, what did he say? You know? They're helping me. There's something very wise of him. Succinctly he said it. His Highness Aga Khan. You can follow them, even though they are not in this religion, but they're good people. Now, correcting even Ismaili Imam, that poor man, I'm trying to help him also, and the Ismailis, his followers. So, back to Surah Tur, where is it? Here it is. Or have they a stairway upon which they listen? Then let them listen. You have told us that there are devils who are trying to get to this heaven and listen, wanting to listen to the high conversation, Quran or whatever. But what proof? How can you? But show them at least. You, by just putting it, the one Allah is saying this, how can they gulp it? Bring us the evidence, for God's sake, when you're telling them to produce a clear authority. What if they say, our chief God, I will produce the authority? Or have they a stairway upon which they listen? How can you listen to the sounds of, let's say, galaxies and all that, something? Scientists will tell you, like, have you seen that movie Contact? There is some sound coming from the outer space. What is the sound? You know what is theta and all this? The sounds. In the outer space. They are found. And you're telling them to produce clear authority. Will you even believe in their... No. They can make you believe. If you cool down, don't tell the polytheists to cool down, to listen to Prophet Muhammad with a cool mind. You cool down and listen to the polytheists with a cool mind. There's Shiva, Standa, dance and all this. There's the sound, Anahata. Anahata sound. You know, in Hinduism, now if they give you a method, they give us a method, how to listen to this, Anahata. And the scientists will also give you some evidence, Anahata sound. Have patience. You see? Anahata or Om. They say it's the primordial sound. It's the beginning, sound of the beginning of creation. You want to listen to Om? You read Hermann Hesse's Siddhartha. How Siddhartha could listen to the Om through the river, on the river, from the river, sound coming Om. And you also listen to how sound coming in the atmosphere, you will find Om. Listen to Swami Rama. Sorry, I don't know. Swami Rama, oh God, what's this? So you also with a cool mind, how Om sound coming. Om sound. Maybe I will find it here. Sorry, this phone, very, very slim, sleek. YouTube. Meditate. Om, a meditation is sound. And he can prove it. They gave it to the scientists, or what? How? On YouTube, I think, or something. Okay? And you know the ear, have the shape of that in Sanskrit or what? Om. Upside down, or you know the ear have shape of Om. Ear have shape. You see here in the video, the sound Om has a shape, and it looks a lot like our universe. I don't know. No copyrights infringement intended. Oh, one time I read that the ear have Om. Okay, so this way, please, because you weren't here when I read in Surah, that these polytheists were not a listening footnote. Where is the footnote? Abul Alam Ududis. Were not a listening and footnote not coming. It's gone. Oh, because I may have. We're not listening to this. So please go back and, sorry, giving you trouble. Listen to the, or do they say he has made it up? Rather, they do not believe. In other words, it means that the Quraysh should think that Muhammad himself is the author of the Quran, know deep down in their hearts that it cannot be his word. Oh, I'm getting tongue-tied. No, I'm getting shocks. And those others also whose mother tongue is Arabic, not only clearly feel that it is, clearly feel, you have intuitive feeling, it is far more sublime and superior to human speech. Oh, but any one of them who knows Muhammad personally cannot ever suspect that this is actually his own word and speech. Therefore, the thing plainly is that those who ascribe the authorship of the Quran to the Prophet, no, Qarin, maybe jinn possess him, and jinns have high quality intelligence perhaps. We haven't seen a god. It could be. When he's blaming the polytheists worshipping angels and all this, it could come from a jinn. Jinn have vast knowledge, Qareen, intelligent jinn. What did they do with Solomon? Fourth Solomon. Huh? Bring the throne of Queen Sheba in a twinkling with that knowledge. I tell you, jinns have more knowledge. So don't worry, this all this reasons given here, I'm showing you. Terrible. Or is it that the discerning minds command them to this? Oh, so the polytheists had very good minds, In this, In this expression is also subtle allusion to the leaders of the Quraysh who considered themselves to be great minds. Oh my God. And another ayat says, if you do not use your mind, you have abomination. Allah will put abomination on you. What this so I'm all confused about. Let's say I go back to, no, never. But just to put myself in Shia shoes also. Very high. A peak of eloquence. Imam Ali has given all the evidence. Has shown how the earth is created, how angels are created from some material. But even Imam Ali I leave behind. This finished? Golden lighter. Sorry, excuse me. I throw it. Take another one. Or so now using your, see, this is the thing, like, which they are saying they have great minds. You are saying, your Allah is saying, if you not use your mind, your reason, that is mind using, Allah put abomination on you. Brother, I'm saving you too. No human being can believe except by God's leave. It is He who lays abomination on those who will not use their reason. Where did reason come from? Akal. Akal, right? Into Akal. Baba, Surah Yunus, ayat 100. Surah Yunus, ayat 100. Let me show you. Now I go to Quran.com. Look at the Quran ayat word. Permission. Okay. Let that be. For now, the first part. Second part is important. Ritz. Not wrath, but it's ritz. It's abomination. Like alcohol, it has ritz in it. Impure and for a soul to believe except by the permission of Allah, and He will place the ritz, abomination, on those who do not use reason. Yaqilun. Aqal, from aqal, reason. Now you are telling them here in Surah Tur that they were, these polytheists, they had very high mind. They were what mind? Great minds. Great minds. Or is it that the discerning minds command them to, oh my goodness, I just had enough with this. Last night reading this, I was like terrified. And then I became terrified. You know why? I haven't completed this. Wait, I am too waiting. Going up, huh? What has happened here? He's not a soothsayer. He not have Qareen. You know what a Qareen is? Majnoon. Soothsayer or a madman? Kahin. Sorry, Kahin, not Qareen. You know what a Kahin? It could be that someone have that Qareen, jinn, a very, very intelligent devil. Truly we did call on, at that time Christian Prince also showing us about Qareen. We did call unto him from old. What the sky falling, parts of sky falling, penalty scorching. Oh my God. God, isn't it enough? We are boiling. It was very hot. They will say, aforetime we were not fear for sake of our people. What? Aforetime we were not without fear for the sake of our people. They will say, aforetime we were not That is, we were not heedless and living a carefree life of ease and comfort, but we were always on our guard lest we should commit an evil which we may be held accountable before God. Here the mention we are among our people in fear and dread. In particular has been made for the reason that man commits evil mostly when he is deeply engrossed in arranging ease and comfort for his children and trying to make their future secure and happy. Yeah, this is good. But who is saying this? They will advance to each other, engaging in mutual inquiry. Goodness. Is this against the polytheists or disbelievers? Round about them will serve. Oh, these are the believers. This is about the future. Have you seen the heavens youths as fair as hidden pearls will be set apart to wait upon them? Do you have evidence? But I'm asking you because the Quran ayat asks the disbelievers, polytheists, disbelievers, all. Can you produce evidence? Manifest. Clear. Mubin. So I'm going with the Quran ayats. Bestow on them fruit and meat. You're going to eat meat like a zibah will be happening. Butchering of goats being cut. Okay, that follow their faith, so join their families. And those who believe, and those descendants who followed in their faith. What? And those who believed, and those descendants follow. You were telling the polytheists not to follow your forefathers, you've been following your forefathers. This all falling down in logic. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and hit the ground, and Jill came running after. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh my dear God, what is this? Logic falling, crumbling, not our sky pieces. You see what's happening here? Qayamat. Truth has come and falsehood has vanished. Surely falsehood is a vanishing thing. From Sahra Jawad. Now, if I'm becoming proud here, because I love truth, so can there be that humility in me? I just love the truth. So thank you, God, who gave me the truth to see this, that they're not a sky falling in portions of sky, but the logic falling down here, comparing ayats. And you know what you say? Now you people don't know whether this enjoying the bliss, deliver them plenty of fire, gardens of happiness. Where's that? Is this then any feat of magic, or are you unable to see? Come on, Muslims, are you unable to see? That is when the messengers in the world warned you of this hell. They just warned you. They didn't show us. Where's the evident proof? Shaken violently, averted. By the seas, Allah is by the sea set on fire. Some of you say set on fire, Allah is, please be accurate. The seas and the oceans will be on fire oh please, God have mercy. What is happening? What kind of God? I was questioning God last night, if this be true. Let's say it coming from polytheists, he stole it. Or from the Jews. Or from Old Testament. Bahariya. The sea filled. It only says sea filled. With what? And because in Surah Takwir and Surah if, if, ish, what that coming. So this not giving me Abul Ala Maududi, that's why I'm still. Now look at this, look at this. I will show you, I have to correct it. Please see sky, not the falling portions. What the falling is this ayat. The ayat's falling, the Quran falling, pieces of Quran falling. Because contradictions happening, logic not well. Total disruption. Right? With this now, Allah give us so much hot, too much cold in the North Poles, too much hot here. And then on Judgment Day, where is it? I not get the ayat number. Sorry. By the frequented house. Which frequented house? Hassan Basri, the inhabited house, implies the house of Allah. Sometimes God even implying things. Why you not to look at the Shia side of implication, implying verses they take it. You see, and you Sunnis then only blame the Shias for misinterpreting the Quran ayats and all this, and blame them for all that. Raised canopies, God is swearing by the sea flared up with fire. Here we have it. Let's see what the Sahi on the day of resurrection, or the sea which has, or the sea on the day of resurrection, okay, or the sea which has overflowed. Gari ko chalana babu. Okay, maybe overflowing. Don't tell me fire coming from the sea. गाड़ी को चलाना बाबू जरा हल्के 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 कहीं दिल का जाम न छलके दिल का जाम कहीं ना छलके गाड़ी को चलाना बाबू. Now you know what excuse me, what they're saying. Abul Ala Madudi, very big footnote. Long, several meanings have first of all, in the Quran it is not exact. I thought it had 70 dimensions, each ayat. So several meanings have been given of the word al-Bahr al-Masjur as used in the original. Bahr al-Masjur. Arabs would want to laugh. Her Highness Abu Dhabi, she will be saying, sorry, we have this our Emirati who lived in Pakistan, loved her language, did not learn Arabic at all. Please forgive me. Some commentators have taken it in the meaning of full of fire. Why? Already life so terrible. There are volcanoes. You see fire coming out. No. Burning lava coming out. Oh, the hot. We've seen it in the Caribbean happening. What happened to my friend there? You know? Very, very, very. Why, God, Lord, I feel so weak in the heart. Now I'm... Okay, you will say this sign of hypocrisy? Some take it in the sense of empty and unoccupied, the water which might have sunk into the earth. Some take it in the meaning of restricted and confined, by which they imply that the ocean has been restrained. Allah, I have to cut myself, my mind going to Her Highness. She will say, my Emirati cannot even greet me with Arabic. Indians coming here, Pakistanis coming here learning Arabic. what is wrong with her. Some take it in the meaning of restricted and confined, by which they imply that the ocean has been restrained so that its water neither sinks into the earth nor spreads over the land. You see what your God is saying to them: provide manifest evidence. Listen with a cool mind to Abul Ala Maududi's thing on that Surah, one of the Surah. They weren't even listening, the polytheists, leaders, and right, with a cool mind. But when the blind man came, the Sunnis say when the blind man came to Prophet Muhammad, they frowned at him. He felt interrupted. So I get the Sunnis also, how I get the Shias. Shias say it is Sahaba. I also got the Sahabas. I also got the Shias in Surah Abbasah saying, look, what the Sunni says is right. It is not the Sahaba, it is the Prophet. Some say love, it is a flower rose. Some have taken it, because of the open interpretation and not clear ayats, words even not clear. Now, Shias will run to Imam Ali as they have, open Najul Balagha, or go to Imam Jafar Sadiq. Shia interpretation of Surah Tur. Maybe one day I will come with Shia interpretation of Surah Tur. And blend it because in it sweet and saline, warm and cold water is mixed together. And some take it, but Shias will say we have continuity, constancy. Our Imam from Holy Prophet got it, and one coming. I will go to Shia sometime later. My ears hurting. Yesterday, I felt them dying. No, I have to finish this. Take it in the meaning of brimful and surging. Mixed together. Boiling water. In Bath, we go to London. When we were living, we go to Bath. It is like a very nice hot water. What it was? Warm. They are called these waters in Bath, UK. And some take it in the meaning of brimful and surging. The first two of these meanings bear no relevance to the context, even though some do take it like that. These two states of your Muslims, ocean splitting of the bottom of the ocean and sinking of its water into the earth, and then it's being filled with fire, will appear on the day of resurrection, as mentioned in Surah Takwir, ayat 6, and Surah Infitar, ayat 3. These states of the future do not exist at present. They don't exist even at present. Then why are you asking the polytheists and the disbelievers for evidence manifest? You're telling them of a future event which does not exist in the present. So give us that tool where we can see the future and this happening in the future. It's pathetic, it's illogical. Thanks to Abul Ala Maududi for putting it this way. I caught you. And why did I catch you? To show you that the sky not falling. Please see this. That the Quran ayats are falling, contradictions, logic falling down. Therefore here all Bahr al-Masjur can be taken. Therefore here al-Bahr al-Masjur can be taken only in the meaning of confined, mixed, brimful and surging. What point here I read last night? I can't talk. I not be able to come here to tell you. Therefore cannot be sworn by to convince the people of today of the occurrence of the hereafter, right? These states of the future do not exist at present. Only your Allah, one Allah you worship. And if you don't worship one Allah, you'll be killed at that time. There are many future events the Quran told and they came. It's besides the point. Again, his logic, you see, Scam Shaman, your logic is not right. Please, just for a little while, empty yourself. Don't try to, I know you're desperate to find reasons to refute these. If you, are you here for, oh, maybe you are not here for the truth, but you are here. Okay, you are here because you have an interest. Many things I've told you, the Quran has fallen in illogically into illogical things. And now you're saying there are many future events the Quran told, yes, and they have come true. Which future event has come true? Give evidence here. But what is my point? What is my point? Those people then, when they are told to give evidence, what they are saying, and your Allah is giving them about future events which were not there present. How could they have evidence then of this? Huh? The point is this. Please, don't be in haste. Haste is shaitan, no? Haste is shaitan. And maybe your Qarin getting you, I don't know. Because Prophet Muhammad said that all, even Muslim believers, because in the hadith, in your hadith, Ahl Sunnah, it is says shaitan flowing like blood flowing through in the body. And if Allah not help me, shaitan also, and someone asked, and you, O Prophet? He say, also me, but Allah help me. So right now it could be that blood flowing, shaitan flowing in you like blood flowing inside you. So I can understand that you are coming from there, and it will take you some time to see. The Romans coming back with victory against the Persian in 3 to 9 years. The Romans coming back with victory. What did Dr. David... Oh, really? Yeah, Surah Rum ayat, huh? You're talking about this. Let us go. But this is not the point. My point is different. That even if you are giving future events, but let's go here. You have your God has not provided evidence, so how can you ask the polytheists and disbelievers for any evidence? When you're even giving future events that you have not given any, not all that's mentioned in Surah Tur, in Surah Takwir, in Surah Infitar, right? That is the point. Now I proceed to Surah Rum ayat. Are you sure the Romans, was this the Romans have been defeated in a nearby land. Following their defeat, they will triumph. So the Romans coming back with victory against the Persians in 3 to 9 years. Okay? Within 3 to 9 years, is it true? This Makkan Surah takes its name from the reference to the Romans in verse 2. The world's superpowers in the early 7th century were the Roman, Byzantine, and Persian. empires. Oh, this you can see Dr. David Wood's, if he's truthful about this. What happened here? When they went to war in 614 CE, Christ era, the Romans suffered a devastating defeat. The Makkan pagans rejoiced at the defeat of the Roman Christians at the hands of the Persian pagans. Soon, verses 30, Surah 30, ayat 1 to 5 were revealed, this surah, stating that the Romans would be victorious in 3 to 9 years. 8 years later, the Romans won a decisive battle against the Persians. Reportedly, on the same day, the Muslims vanquished the Makkan army at the Battle of Badr. There's some fallacy here that only some people will can explain this. You see, when you, like the inheritance case, it doesn't add up Quran ayats properly. It doesn't tally accounts. Like if your prophet was, your Allah was an accountant, he would fail as an accountant because he can't even tally the inheritance sum, maths. So here, if you take Dr. David Wood, what he explained about the Romans being defeated and then the Romans will win, how many years? Count, see, what is it exactly? Sorry, this I cannot right now talk about. It's that's why I'm referring you to Dr. David Wood. It's an old video. I wonder if it is there. You'll have to search for it, brother. I'm very bad. The Hindus came and told me that, I couldn't even sum up. Even when Dr. David Wood. What about this inheritance case? What do you say about this? If you want to lead me to a very difficult problem at hand for me, which I haven't worked out, how about going to the inheritance case? Can you sum this up? Daughters, sons, and mothers, wives. Quran ayat. Huh? Does it add up? Let me show you. Sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. God can't do simple maths. Allah fails. Can't do simple. What about this? David Wood. Allah the All-Knowing fails a simple math test. I don't have to play this video. What about this, Cam Shamon? The David Wood archives. What about this? Don't you think there, if it is true, God must have cheated a little bit, Prophet Muhammad? It already happened and then it was written in the Quran. The ayats were not coming all together before it happened. Such a simple thing you people not get, and then I also get confused and forget. It already happened. And then the Quran ayats came. That's what they say. The Romans gained victory Hisab karo, count when it happened. And do you know when the Quranites came down? Can you trust it? You can trust it. I'm not going to trust it. But they have proof here. They explain to you. He's done sums on this. Now which way will you come? To desperately try to protect your religion. Huh? Tell me. What is it exactly? The Romans coming back with victory against the Persians, and I would really like to know who you are. You're really, really desperate to defend this religion. You can only see one thing, although I said I want to burn all my bridges, but even in this there is a other side to the story. You see, it's very difficult for me to show every ayat. If you give me a good ayat and say what's wrong with this ayat, if you jump like this, where the Quran is right, no. In this, it already happened. The Quran is recited to the masses and isn't kept by one person. Yes, so it could happen. It could be recited after it happened. After it happened. Who is the witness? What does this mean? The Quran is recited. If you're saying the Quran was recited to the masses, wasn't written, didn't Umar bin Khattab say that it was not, the hadith says what the Quran was not supposed to be written in written form? Who was saying that? Which of the Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad? So if you would be kind enough and considerate enough, you seem to be extremely desperate. Look, right now, I can't show you the proof about this being true. Surah Rum ayat, right? Although I'm also quite desperate to help the Muslims leave Islam, but sorry, I will do my research on this and, be able to explain, talk about it, because I have an impediment. Then I will come. Hope you see that live stream. Okay? But how come you don't see the contradictions I'm showing? Huh? You know, the devil also, like I told Salahuddin, can do future predictions. There are fortune tellers. Christians, Christ has told the Christian not to go to these fortune tellers. They can be right in some ways, wrong in some other ways. So what if Shaitan told Prophet Muhammad this? Shaitan knew he predicts, and these fortune tellers were told they are followers of Shaitan who can predict your future. Take care. Thank you very much, you too. And next time, please see, I will come with the Romans thing. Why don't you see what I'm showing? Thank you for your take care. You also take care. Sorry, before this, I could not take a dishonesty, and I was saying, I tried to calm myself down. I said some mantras. Then it came to me as I was saying Om Namo, Om Namo, that this is the way you should deal with these. You can't take, and you start to scream and shout and call them names, the Muslims. So, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. I have to say this. Thank you very much, Narayan, Devi ji, for calming me down, showing me where the devils want to put me in a rage or my enemy, and showing me how the proper way. I'm struggling with these devils, demons, who want to put me in the wrong way and say wrong things. So please bear with me, and I apologize before I could not, but it's not my fault. And it wasn't even me, they're saying. We have to accept dishonesty, and we have to, that it will come on us. We will have to deal with them in the Muslims and understand. Thank you so much. Also you. Thank you. Take care. God bless you all. And about Israel and Palestine. Sorry, I cannot talk about this. Maybe some other time. Peace, love all. Choose humanity. And choose to make your lives and others' lives beautiful too. But I can only say this, you are not under any compulsion to do it. And leave this Islam nonsense behind, please. Care for humanity. Thank you so much.